All right, I'm in Echo Arena today, and I am talking with Kungg, Ryan, and OneScoop. These guys have been playing Echo Arena for a while now and are very, very difficult competitors to be up against. I can attest to that. They're all three amazing players. They are some of the younger players in the game, and I know I had talked to them last season about when they were going to be able to actually play in the VR League, and I think they were very excited about the fact that they were almost old enough to do that. And so this year they have decided to take Season 2 by storm, and they actually just finally had the opportunity to play together, I believe, for the first time. You three just actually had the first week that you played together this past week, right? Because before it was rotating with different people.
Yeah.
Okay, and so that's amazing because you did incredibly well. So I'm going to stop talking, and I would like to hear a little bit about yourselves. So I would like for each of you to introduce yourselves, tell your age, and just generally where you're from, generically, and also kind of what interests you have in addition to Echo Arena. So I would like to know a little bit about you guys.
Okay. My name's Kungg. I'm 14 years old. I live in Canada, and I mostly play Echo Arena. I used to play soccer, and now I'm into basketball too. I like Echo Arena a lot. It's fun. It's like the only good VR game.
That's great. Okay, Ryan.
Okay, so I'm Ryan. I'm 14. I live in the U.S. and I mostly just play Echo Arena with all of them because I don't, after school, I just sit home and then do every homework and stuff like that, and then I get on with everyone else.
Now, do you do any sports in school, Ryan?
I do soccer, but it's mostly like here and there.
And you do soccer too, you said, Kungg, right? Soccer
I did.
And a little bit. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit of basketball.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. And OneScoop?
Okay, so my name's OneScoop. I live in Canada. I really, really, really like this game a lot. And that's pretty much all I do my whole life.
And now, OneScoop, you're 13, right?
Yes, I'm 13.
Okay, you're 13. And so now you just only became old enough to play in the VR League pretty recently, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to be 13 to participate in the league. And so I personally still think I'm a strong advocate for everybody under like 35 and then the rest of us, because I really want to have an old people's league so that I don't have to deal with you guys anymore. But that would be nice. One day, that's my goal. That's why I keep trying to recruit people to Echo Arena. My real goal is just so I can have an old people's league so I can stomp on them. So, OneScoop, did you do any sports do you do any sports in real life?
Well, I did Taekwondo, martial arts for a little while, but
yes.
I stopped doing
Give me
that.
5. That's awesome.
And I almost got my black belt. But...
Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. Yeah. Well, let's talk about what happened this week. So this week was a little weird because I think you guys came in and surprised everybody a little bit. So you didn't surprise me because I know you guys are awesome. But what happened exactly on Sunday with the games that you guys played?
Well, first we played Metamercs, and someone was late, so we didn't get a warm up really, and we just didn't play good that game, so we lost and they played very well, and so they beat us 2-0.
Right?
Yeah,
pretty sure it was 2-0.
Yeah, so they beat us, and then second game was.
And when you say 2-0, just to clarify,
Schindler's?
you mean best 2 out of 3. They won 2.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to make sure the listeners that aren't very familiar with the game don't think you mean 2 points.
No.
Yeah, no. I don't know how many points there was,
Okay.
but it was close for the first, both games.
Round.
The first game. Both games. The beginning was quite close, but then they started pulling away, and we started. We got demotivated after they started scoring, and then
Okay.
the second game we played against. Was it?
Was it Foxtrot Alpha?
Schindler's Disc?
No.
Yeah, that's right. Schindler's Disc. Yeah, that's right.
And then we started that game off quite bad. We won the first one, but we weren't playing too great. We won it, but it was close, very close. In the second game, they beat us by it was a very close game though. Then the third game, we did everything. We tried our best to win it, and we did.
Yeah, we won it in the last
0.97.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
We got it, and we scored. OneScoop scored.
That's great. Yeah, and those guys are good
real
too.
pumped from
Schindler's Disc, they're really good.
Yeah. They also did have a sub playing Sao
It was-
Kirito's
Uh,
It was
brother.
Stuff Muff.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Twin brother.
Oh, okay. Yeah. His brother's awesome. Really nice guy.
Uh-huh.
Both of them, they're really nice guys. Well, and then you played Foxtrot Alpha, right?
No, we played Omega Gators after that.
Oh, Omega Gators. Okay. And how did you do against them?
It was very close. Went to third match. Every game was very close. The first game they won with around 2 point something seconds left. It was tied the entire game. They scored. Then the second game, it was also very close. We scored with like a second something to spare. It was tied up, and so we won that. And the third game, it came down the wire. They were right at our net. They shot it. Ryan grabbed it from his hands, threw it. It got stuck somewhere.
He was
I
doing
cleared it in the
Yep,
tunnel.
like a side
OneScoop
shot,
was
and I saw
there.
him doing that, and
Yeah.
I went for it and just took it right from
Then
his
OneScoop
hand.
was there. He just took like a court 3-pointer and scored it with 0.92 seconds left.
Oh, that's
It was
great.
It was
Always
a very
close.
game. Yeah.
Well, I think the game everybody really wants to hear about is the first game you guys had with Eclipse. So tell us about that.
You guys want to say something?
So yeah, first game we played against Eclipse, we were kind of like goofing around a little bit because we
At the
didn't
beginning,
expect we were even gonna get close to winning. So we
we've
just
never
did some
played them. It
random
was the
stuff.
first time playing them. All three of us. We didn't know
Right.
what to expect really. We just knew they were one of the best teams. They were the best team, not one of the. They were the best team in the league, and so we came in thinking that we would probably lose, but we have a chance. We can try. We
Right.
have to try our best.
That's
right?
great.
So we started, and I think we scored the first goal with a clear and boost. I'm pretty sure. It
Yeah.
wasn't not the first 2 minutes wasn't live streamed, so nobody really saw what was happening. But we scored with a clear and boost, and it
So
was
you won the
2-0.
joust? Did you guys win the joust on that first one?
No, they won the. They won the joust, but then we caught it because I think
Oh,
they
that's
messed
great.
up
Yeah.
their
Oh,
play.
okay.
So they threw it or something, and we got it, and then we chained up, threw it down, got a 2, and then Ryan, you want to?
And then the time that Punana started to stream it, it was 4-4 already, so it was kind of split. And then by that time, I think it was Lemming who went under the net to Simeon, which scored from behind the net. And
Oh
it
yeah,
was
that's a tricky move.
6-4.
That's
Yep.
great.
And after that, we went downfield with the disc. We missed. I think one of us missed, and then the disc went top. I think OneScoop tried to throw it from the backboard, and it sort of dinged. It went up top, and Kungg grabbed it, pulled down, and shot a 3-pointer.
Yeah,
right
from
under
top
the
of the
leg.
ceiling,
That's
just
good.
barely a 3.
It was like a
in the head.
17 meter. And then after that, I think they
was
kept
7-6.
throwing it. Yeah, it was like 6-6 or like 6-7,
7-6.
6-7.
For
Yeah,
us.
7-6. And then we started to just clear it out, and one of us caught the disc. We threw it this way, and then I grabbed it, chucked it back to their side, and by that time it was
And we heard the 5-4. We were all celebrating.
I
That's
was
great.
watching. It was like Kung was jumping.
Yeah.
So you guys won the first game, and then they won the second two, correct?
Yeah, and then they
Yeah.
wanted to switch servers, obviously, so they
We
switched
switched
up. But we could have, and then the third match, we just stayed at the same because it looked like everyone's ping was
Like,
fine. But
yeah,
we could've
it
switched
was-
if we wanted to.
Yeah, because everybody's ping was it started off 100 and something, but it went down as soon as the game started.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
everybody thought the pings for us were really bad.
Yeah,
It
mine
really,
was like 200
everybody's-
and it dropped.
When it was
Like
at
90.
200 when he joined the match, but it went down right away.
Oh, good, good. Well, the fact of the matter is, you boys are very good. You're quite skilled at the game, and don't get discouraged. Don't be demotivated or think, oh, I'm not going to do well, because you guys have as much opportunity or chance to win this as anybody. You three are very good players, so keep that in the back of your mind. Don't think just because these guys are already champions or older or whatever your thinking is. You guys could win this just as much as anybody else.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that tournament gave us lots of confidence for
Yeah, that's great.
future.
And then the last match I think was Foxtrot Alpha, and that was just it was 12-0 each game. It was a
Yeah,
Simple.
they're very, very nice guys, but they're a newer team this season. Yeah, they're awesome. They're just newer, and so I think their
They're fun.
focus isn't necessarily all about winning, but developing team strategy and working together this season, I think.
Yeah,
And so
They
I
have
like
lots of
that
potential.
attitude. Yeah, and I actually am finishing up the season with a team too. I just started 2 weeks ago. So it's the same thing. We're not so much worried about winning
Yeah.
as just getting to play together and, having fun as a team. So it has been good. So what do you guys think you're planning to do? What's your plan or your strategy to try to earn a position for the qualifiers, world qualifiers?
I think we would have to really focus and practice our plays and make sure we don't make any big mistakes and that we have good communication, especially.
What do you think you're doing right now? Why did you do so well against these teams this past week?
I think we've played a lot together, so we know how everybody plays and we know our play styles, and it just I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I mean, first time with OneScoop, so
It's just we've played with him a lot, like
Before that, we've been friends for like a few months.
Yeah, and you guys have another tool on your belt too, but you have fun, you enjoy the game, and you know, I think that's important. Like when you stop enjoying it, I think you start playing poorly. And when I play with you guys, at least, it seems like you always have fun, and that's important. So
yeah, that's what we always do whenever we play. Like whenever we used to play, whenever we were lower and we'd play pubs, they'd always just be like putting on like accents and screaming in their mics while playing pubs, not even like talking about the game. We just
we don't talk about the game. We just play and
have fun.
Yeah, it's good that you're having fun, guys. So you guys help out sometimes. I've seen you in the games. Whenever you see new players, how do you guys help them?
I guess show them like techniques on how to throw, and
I usually just show them.
Kind of let them.
And I tell
what they can do first, and
their
then
movement.
Tell them what they need to work on, stuff like that.
What do you think, OneScoop? What's your recommendation, or how do you help new players, and what do you do to help them out?
I usually I usually let them have the disc and pass it to them a lot, and don't score by myself. And I tell them good techniques on how to score well, and how to clear it, and just make sure that they can have good techniques in how they play.
That's great. All right, guys, listen, I think you're doing a great job. I wish you the best for the rest of stage 3. I really think that you have a chance to make it to the qualifiers. And so, anyway, thank you for helping be a good example to new players and for just being a good example in the community. You guys are doing an awesome job, and I wish you the best.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for meeting with me. I will see you guys in a match soon, I hope, and hopefully you'll be on my team. Yeah, you like that too, because then I'm not punching you, right?
I feel like I don't have to block half the game.
All right, boys, I'll see you later, okay? Thank you, guys.
Wake up.